attraction can be complex, especially when someone is trying to hide their feelings. Whether due to fear, insecurity, or uncertainty, women often mask their emotions even when they feel strongly for someone. However, subtle clues can give away their hidden feelings. In today's video, we'll explore 9 signs that a woman is interested in you but is trying to conceal her emotions. These insights, rooted in Stoic wisdom, will help you read between the lines and better understand the delicate nuances of human behavior. Let's dive in. Sign 1. She pays attention to the smallest details about you. One of the clearest signs a woman is attracted to you, but trying to keep it under wraps, is the amount of attention she gives to the little things about you. In Stoicism, attention and observation are key components of understanding the world around us. The same applies to personal relationships. For instance, if she remembers the smallest details about your life, like your favorite band, the coffee you drink, or a comment you made in passing weeks ago, it's not just because she has a good memory. She cares about these details because they remind her of you, and she's actively paying attention. Her mind is tuned to your likes, dislikes, and quirks, even if she tries to play it off casually. This subtle sign is her way of staying connected to you on a deeper level. It's her way of expressing her interest without overtly saying it. When someone focuses on the minutiae of your life, it reflects an investment in you. She's storing this information because it matters to her, and through these details she's expressing her hidden feelings. Her actions might not always match her words. She may downplay her interest or act indifferent, but her attention to detail speaks volumes. Stoicism teaches us to look beyond superficial interactions and to seek the truth in actions rather than words. The way she notices and remembers small things about you is a strong indication that she cares deeply, even if she won't admit it outright. Sign 2. She mirrors your behavior. Mirroring is a subconscious behavior that people display when they are attracted to someone. It involves subtly mimicking your gestures, tone of voice, or body language. This mirroring is often unconscious, but it's one of the clearest signals that someone is emotionally connected to you. Stoicism encourages self-awareness, and this sign is a perfect example of how subtle actions reveal deeper emotions. When a woman mirrors you, she might cross her legs when you do, sip her drink after you take a sip, or even start using phrases you often say. The mirroring effect is rooted in empathy and connection. By subconsciously imitating your behavior, she is trying to create rapport and harmony between the two of you. She's aligning her actions with yours, indicating that she feels connected to you on a deeper level. Even if she's trying to conceal her attraction, her body will often betray her emotions. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, but emotions often leak through in physical cues. If you notice that she starts to mirror your actions, it's a sign she's drawn to you but may be too shy or uncertain to express it directly. The next time you're around her, pay attention to these subtle cues. Notice if she starts to adjust her posture to match yours, or if her hand movements echo yours. This alignment, though subtle, is a clear indicator that she feels more connected to you than she's letting on. Sign 3. She seems nervous around you, but only you. Nervousness is often a key indicator of attraction, especially when someone is trying to suppress or hide their feelings. When a woman feels nervous around you, fidgeting with her hair, avoiding eye contact, or stumbling over her words, it could be because she's trying to manage her emotions, yet is failing to keep them under control. In Stoicism, we learn that emotions, especially powerful ones, are difficult to suppress entirely. They manifest themselves in ways that reveal inner tension. Her nervousness is likely a reflection of her internal struggle to maintain composure while being drawn to you. You might notice that she's composed and confident around other people, but acts differently when she's near you. This contrast in behavior can be very telling. If she's typically outgoing but becomes awkward or jittery around you, it's because she's trying to manage the feelings she doesn't want to reveal. Her body is reacting to the emotional tension she feels inside. This nervous energy doesn't always manifest as obvious anxiety. She might simply act a bit more self-conscious, adjust her clothes more frequently, or laugh nervously at things you say. This heightened self-awareness around you signals that she cares about how you perceive her, even though she's trying to keep it hidden. Stoicism reminds us that emotions are a part of human nature, and no matter how hard someone tries to control or conceal them, they often surface in unexpected ways. Sign 4. She engages in playful teasing or banter. Teasing and playful banter are classic ways people express attraction while trying to maintain a sense of detachment. When a woman teases you in a light-hearted way, it's often because she's interested but doesn't want to come across as too obvious. This teasing can serve as a defense mechanism, allowing her to express her feelings indirectly. Playful banter is also a way to build a connection without making herself too vulnerable. Stoicism teaches us the value of balance between emotions and rationality. In this case, her teasing may be her attempt to balance her emotional attraction to you with a sense of control. By keeping things light and humorous, she avoids the risk of rejection or exposing her feelings too overtly. If she makes jokes at your expense or gently mocks you in a playful way, it's a sign that she feels comfortable with you. However, don't mistake this for indifference or disinterest. Often the opposite is true. Her teasing reflects her comfort and attraction, but she's masking it behind humor. In Stoic philosophy, humor and banter are seen as useful tools for diffusing tension and navigating complex emotions. If she teases you often, it's a way of keeping things light while still maintaining a connection. Don't be fooled by her jokes. There's usually an underlying affection in this kind of interaction. Sign 5. Her friends act differently around you. One of the clearest external signs that a woman is hiding her feelings for you can be seen in how her friends behave around you. Women often share their romantic interests with their close friends, and even if she's trying to conceal her feelings, her friends might not be as subtle. They might drop hints, make jokes, or act more curious about you than they normally would. Stoicism teaches us to observe social dynamics and understand the subtle influences of those around us. When you're around her friends, pay attention to how they act. If they seem overly interested in you or tease her when you're nearby, it's likely they know something you don't. Her friends may also become more reserved or protective when you're around. If they act differently than they do with other guys in her life, it's a clear indicator that she's discussed her feelings for you with them. They might even ask probing questions about your intentions or hint at her feelings without directly stating them. Understanding these social cues is important because it allows you to see beyond what she's trying to conceal. Her friends often act as the gatekeepers of her feelings, and if they're behaving differently around you, it's a strong signal that she's interested, but trying to keep it under wraps. Sign 6. She gives you mixed signals. Mixed signals are often a direct result of someone trying to conceal their true emotions. When a woman likes you but is unsure how to express it, or feels she needs to hide her attraction, she may display inconsistent behavior. One moment, she might be warm and engaging, showering you with attention. The next moment, she may pull back, acting distant or indifferent. This emotional push and pull is a common strategy used to maintain a sense of control while masking deeper feelings. From a Stoic perspective, understanding mixed signals requires patience and observation. Stoicism encourages us to remain detached and to not let external fluctuations disturb our inner peace. Instead of becoming frustrated or confused by her behavior, Approach the situation with calm objectivity. Mixed signals are often a sign of inner conflict, where she's battling between wanting to be close to you and fearing vulnerability. She might initiate deep conversations with you, only to become distant afterward. Or she could flirt with you in one instance, then act aloof the next. These contradictory actions stem from her uncertainty about how much she should reveal her feelings. Stoicism teaches us that emotions can be difficult to manage, and when a person is unsure of how you feel, they may vacillate between wanting to connect and wanting to protect themselves. Rather than reacting to her mixed signals emotionally, maintain a steady and calm demeanor. Let her know, through your actions, that you are emotionally stable and grounded, qualities that often help people open up over time. By showing that you aren't thrown off by her inconsistency, you create a safe space where she may feel more comfortable expressing her true feelings. Sign 7. She finds excuses to be near you. Another clear sign that a woman likes you but is trying to conceal it is her constant presence in your life. She might go out of her way to spend time with you or conveniently show up in places where you are. While she may not express her interest openly, her frequent appearance in your daily routine is not a coincidence. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of the patterns in our environment. If she's always finding reasons to be near you, whether it's joining the same social gatherings, making casual conversations about shared interests, or finding excuses to ask for your help, it's a sign that she enjoys being around you but doesn't want to make it obvious. Her proximity is her way of staying close to you without revealing too much. You might notice that she frequently suggests group outings, asks to study or work with you, or happens to show up in places where she knows you'll be. These interactions may seem casual, but they're often calculated moves to be in your presence without raising suspicion. This is her subtle way of staying in your orbit while concealing the depth of her interest. Stoicism encourages us to approach such situations with awareness and clarity. Pay attention to how often she seeks out your company, even if it's under the guise of something casual. Her consistent efforts to be near you are often a clear indication that she values your presence and wants to deepen the connection, even if she's hesitant to show it openly. Sign 8. She tries to make you jealous. If a woman likes you but is trying to hide her feelings, she may employ the tactic of making you jealous. This is a more complex behavior, as it involves her trying to gauge your reaction by flirting with other people or mentioning romantic interests. Stoicism teaches us the importance of emotional resilience and self-control, and understanding her actions through this lens can help you maintain composure. When she tries to make you jealous, it's often because she wants to see if you care. Her fear of rejection may prevent her from directly expressing her feelings, so instead she tries to provoke a response by showing interest in others. This strategy allows her to protect herself emotionally. If you react with jealousy, it reassures her that you're interested. If you don't react, she can maintain her distance and protect her feelings. For example, she might talk about another guy she's dating or flirt openly with someone in front of you. While this behavior can be confusing, it's typically a defense mechanism. She wants to spark an emotional reaction in you to confirm that you feel the same way she does. As a Stoic, it's important to remain calm and measured in such situations. If you let jealousy affect you, you give her the emotional response she's seeking. Instead, recognize this behavior for what it is, an attempt to mask vulnerability and test your feelings. By maintaining your composure and not reacting emotionally, you show that you are grounded and in control. This stoic calm can often be more attractive than an emotional outburst, and it may encourage her to be more open about her feelings in the future. Sign 9. Her body language betrays her feelings. Even if a woman is good at concealing her emotions verbally, her body language often reveals the truth. Body language is one of the most telling signs of attraction, and it's something that's difficult to fully control. Stoicism teaches us to observe human behavior with clarity and detachment, and reading nonverbal cues is a key part of understanding someone's hidden emotions. If she likes you but is trying to hide it, you may notice subtle physical signs that betray her true feelings. For example, she might lean in closer when you talk, point her feet towards you in a group setting, or touch her hair frequently when she's around you. Her pupils may dilate when she looks at you, and she may find excuses to initiate light physical contact, like touching your arm or brushing against you. Stoic philosophy encourages us to focus on the present moment and to pay attention to the details of human interaction. By observing her body language carefully, you can gain insight into her true emotions. Even if she's trying to hide her feelings, her body will naturally respond to her attraction towards you. One common sign is when she mirrors your movements, as mentioned earlier. If she's unconsciously aligning her physical actions with yours, it's a sign that she feels a connection. Other physical cues, like maintaining eye contact longer than necessary or blushing when you compliment her, are also strong indicators of hidden feelings. It's important, however, not to overanalyze every gesture. Stoicism teaches us to approach situations with calm and reason, so while body language can offer clues, it's best to observe it in conjunction with other signs. When several of these physical cues align with the other behaviors we've discussed, it becomes clearer that she is interested in you but trying to conceal her feelings. Conclusion. Understanding the subtle signs that someone likes you but is trying to hide it requires careful observation and patience. In Stoicism, we learn to approach life with awareness, objectivity, and calm, and these principles apply to relationships as well. By focusing on actions rather than words and paying attention to the subtle cues in behavior, body language, and social dynamics, you can gain a clearer picture of her true feelings. It's important to remember that people often conceal their emotions out of fear, insecurity, or uncertainty. Rather than becoming frustrated or confused by mixed signals, approach the situation with a stoic mindset. Remain grounded, patient, and observant, and in time, her true feelings may come to light. Ultimately, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our own actions and reactions. By staying calm and self-assured, you create an environment where others feel safe to open up. And when she feels comfortable enough, her hidden feelings may finally reveal themselves. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Stoic insights on relationships and personal growth.